Our very own brother, Omoyele Sowore, is not giving up at all. Restrictions. Remember, this guy has been restricted by court order to just Abuja since Donald Trump interfered and said, will Nigerian government not listen or pay attention to what has been to court order? How come, court has ordered that, he be freed and yet he's still in custody? And since that very time, he has been in Abuja. The court restricted him to Abuja, that he should not leave Abuja. He should be there, pending. And Nigerian government they've been using that as a yardstick to keep him. So what they do is that the court case keeps on being adjourned and again, just to frustrate him. Do you know his brother died? Remember, in Edo State, where but nothing could be done. He couldn't even travel, because if he does, they would say there's court injunction against him. And these are part of the things that Nigerian government do to just keep people down, prisoner of war, because they speak up against wrongdoing. And Moyele Showere's case was because he said he was going to, raise up a protest group against the government for, bad governance. And Buhari's government feared, and on that ground, immediately he was grounded. Court order began, and that is it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Restrictions. Omoyele Sowore gets new adjournment dates at appeal courts. The Abuja Division of Court of Appeal has adjourned the appeal of human rights activist Omoyele Sowore at his counsel, Femi Falana, who was unable to show that he has leave of the court to appeal out of time. Reports that the court has fixed January the 19th, 2022 for the hearing of appeal filed by Omoyele Sowore through his lawyer Femi Falana San. In an appeal, Sowore is challenging the ruling of the Federal High Court in Abuja, which has restricted him to the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja alone, since August of 2019. But a three-man panel of the Court of Appeal, Justice led by presiding Justice Honorable Justice H.S. Tashama, however, adjourned the appeal to 31st of January 2022 for the hearing. Sowore, who is represented by his counsel, is called to recall that the arrest of the operative of the Department of State Security Services and prosecuted on charges bordering around treasonable felony for calling for a revolution protest tagged Revolution Now in August of 2019. Since then, the Nigerian government has confined him to Abuja alone. At the resumed hearing, the Court of the Response, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Usman Sani, Esquire C., at the Federal Ministry of Justice, who filed their brief of argument out of time, filed a motion to realize the response brief of argument and sought for an adjournment to enable them move for an application. In his objection, counsel of Sowore applicant Femi Falana said due to the refusal of the response to file their briefing argument on motion seeking the leave of court to permit the applicant to travel to the United States to visit his family was filed. He further told the court that at the last adjournment date, which was 17th of January 2021, the respondent was not in court. Consequently, the court has reviewed the process, which led to the appeal instead of pursuing for an interim legislative application. So this is what is happening. So our very own brother, Falana is the one working with Omoyele Sowore to ensure, okay, that Omoyele Sowore gets justice. Like I said to you, like we earlier reiterated, Omoyele Sowore has been in Abuja, in the Abuja metropolis since 2019. If he travels out of that place, it will be count against him that court has restricted him because they applied that he's at fleet risk So flight risk, and as a result, he must not leave Abuja until the court case is decided. So Omoyele Sowore since then has been in Abuja, even when he lost his own very younger brother. Yeah, even when he lost his younger brother, he could not even travel. That's how bad things are. He could not even travel. So when you look at it, you understand Nigerian government. I mean, the Attorney General of the Federation, this is what he does best. Okay? Make life unbearable for people and does whatever he does. When you look at it, you understand why Femi Falana has to come on board because he needs a real lawyer who is a human rights activist and understand the plight of people and oppression being imposed on people by the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So Falana has come to his rescue to say that, let's see what we can do, at least to get him to be able to move and to travel out of the country. Don't forget that his international document has been confiscated by the Nigerian government. And as soon as he steps into any of the airports, he'll be picked up. Can you imagine? So he can't even travel. He can't even travel. So things have to be, he has to look into these things. He has to, I mean, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So Falana has come to his rescue. So that's why when you look at the whole thing, you understand that, a lot of people are suffering in this country unjustly. Okay, what he said was that he was going to call out a revolution on bad governance. And Buhari's government immediately swung into action, arrested him, and since then he's been confiscated just to the Abuja houses. So these are some of the things that have happened, and then we are watching and seeing how these things are playing out. We cannot continue to pretend that things are all right. We cannot continue to pretend. We must do all we can to ensure that those who are unjustly, oppressed in this country come out, you know, of every oppression, and are treated properly, are treated as men and women of integrity, for speaking out against bad governance. This is their only offense. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Remember, you have a voice. Bye for now.